Amici di Wrestling Italia, all'Aquila, se c'è il mag in compagnia di un ospite speciale per un'altra intervista. Come potete vedere abbiamo sistemato una postazione degna del miglior talk show, delle interviste, quelle diciamo tra virgolette serie, visto che noi ci proviamo e ci mettiamo la passione e la volontà. Dunque qui con me in occasione del torneo Asca e ancora più particolarmente della WIT Cup per la quale competerà abbiamo direttamente dall'Attack Pro Wrestling Damian Dunne. Hi Damian, thanks for your time before all. And now I'm glad to ask you a question. I have a few questions about your timing in Italy. Thanks for all. Nice to meet you. I'm the man. So, you won the Attack Pro Wrestling 24/7 Championship against Bobo. The Attack Pro Wrestling 24/7 Championship is a particular bet. You can win it every minute in every day, every year. You don't need to be on a match, you will win it everywhere, every time. So tell us about your winning shot.
Yeah, so like you said, it doesn't necessarily need to be in a match, and in my case it wasn't. Warboard, I've known him for a long time, but unfortunately when the belt's on the line, you can win that, you want to win it. Warboard, exactly. Sportsmanship and all that. And so Warboard was leaving Fight Club Pro in Wolverhampton. He didn't notice me waiting in the wings. I jumped off stage, crossbodied him, 1, 2, 3. We got away with the 24/7
And now we got a new chance. Congratulations for your winning then. Now, do you remember this? This was for sure one of the best moments of your career. Do you remember other best moments, or tell us about your best moments?
Okay. Well, most recently, I think one of my best moments was I had the chance to wrestle former TNA superstar Pete Williams.
Yeah.
Obviously, watching him on TV when I was a bit younger, never thinking I'd ever get to wrestle him, and then getting to, well, I guess it's a privilege, but it was also, sucks that took the Canadian destroyer.
You're getting emotional.
Yeah. So but it was a really good match. Other than that, I mean, I really enjoy wrestling. My brother, former tag team partner, Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I always think that we bring the best out of each other, so any match I have with Pete is always fun. And I got to wrestle Doug Williams at the start of this year as well. Obviously, he's a British patriarch. He's got to wrestle in TNA. He's very talented, so I got to wrestle him too. And as of late, wrestling Robbie X, who obviously is coming over to Italy this weekend, I feel we have really good matches when we wrestle. So yeah, and just being able to wrestle in Italy is a great experience as well. I got to wrestle in Poland last year, so getting to travel, wrestling with my friends, wrestling top names, it's always the best moments.
Yeah, I think by the way wrestling gets emotional in these moments. Yeah, thanks for that. I would like to ask you about the major leagues. Do you follow the WWE?
Yeah, I watched WWE, yeah.
I personally like Daniel Bryan. You can see it on the WrestlingItalia.it t-shirts, and I'm a huge fan of Daniel Bryan. Do you like him?
Yeah, I actually had the chance to meet Daniel Bryan before he signed for WWE.
You like him, bastard.
Yeah, he was over wrestling in commentary for Triple X Wrestling. Yeah. At the time, I was just coming up in the business, and I was actually the referee for his match. I got to referee Zack Sabre Jr. versus Daniel Bryan.
What a hell of a match!
It was a very good match, and he's a true professional. He was always there. He was there watching everyone else's matches. He was giving people feedback. Yeah, I mean, even though he'd been on a long flight, he was clearly jet lagged. Yeah. He was very friendly, very quiet, but a very nice guy. And he's obviously very talented, and it's great to see him achieve so much in WWE.
He deserves it.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's talk about other deserving things. You will compete for our cup, the first time ever. La prima coppa organizzata interamente da un sito di wrestling italiano che verrà difesa in una federazione, messa in palio in una federazione di wrestling italiano. La prima, this is the first time ever an Italian pro wrestling website do this stuff. So you would like to tell me something about the other wrestlers you will fight?
Yeah, well, as you know, obviously I've come over here with the Attack Pro Wrestling 24/7 Championship, so it'd be great to leave here not only the Attack Pro Wrestling 24/7 champion, but also the owner of that amazing looking cup. So with regards to the tournament itself, my first matchup is against Mark Fit. Obviously he's an Italian. I don't really know that much about him. All I know is that he's a very cocky person. He's already been on Twitter saying that I need to be fit, am I ready, things of this nature, and that's fine. I'm ready, and I stay in shape. So he can call me fat all he wants, but I know the truth. I don't know that much about him, so hopefully I can beat him. I mean, I think I can bring what I've got to the table. And if I do get through Mark Fit, then I get to go in the final, and it's against either Robbie X or Flash Morgan Webster. Yeah. Two guys that I know very well, obviously members of the Attack Pro Wrestling roster. So either one of those, whoever wins that match, if I get to go against them in the final, not only will it be a good match, but hopefully I'll beat them and I'll get to take that cup home with that belt.
Yeah. It's great to hear you that, so I wish you the best luck for the...
Thank you.
It would be an honor if a guy like you would win this cup.
Yes.
So, you told me before that it would be great to see you leave this place with the belt and the cup. So, obviously in the future. So, what's about your future now?
Well, it's good to be able to travel. So, if I can get to other places, that'd be great. Obviously, Poland and Italy are on my list now. I'd love to go to Japan. My brother Pete Dunne got the chance to go to Japan, so it's something I'd really like to do. Moving forward, I'd like to just establish myself more in the UK, get on some more of the big shows, shows such as Progress Wrestling, ICW in Scotland, Rev Pro. So I'd like to get more established in the country. If I can travel to America, if I can travel to Mexico, if I can travel anywhere and just get to wrestle, I really enjoy wrestling. I love wrestling, and so if I get a chance to do that as a career or even as a side project, anything, as long as I get to keep wrestling and keep entertaining people, then I'll be happy with that.
That's all right. Since you would like to travel, how are you thinking about Italy?
Yeah, I mean, I always get a bit nervous going somewhere that I've never been, but Italy's always been somewhere I wanted to go. Pizza's my favourite food, so, and I think it's a very nice place. It's a really beautiful place. Some areas are quite modern, some are quite quaint and old. Great food, great coffee, and the people have been really friendly.
My coffee is the
Your
best.
coffee is obviously the best, obviously. It's not quite a mochaccino, but yours is much better. Yeah, so, no, the people have been great, really friendly. Lots of expressions with the hands, I've noticed that's cool. But no, I think Italy's a great place and all the people have been really friendly. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. The gesticulation is kind of our thing.
Yeah,
so,
it's a good characteristic, like you can go to Italy and you can...
So Damian, the interview is almost done.
Okay.
I will thank you for the time you gave me. Thank you so much, because you traveled so much. You need to rest, I think, before the cup. So thank you again, and I would be glad to ask you only one thing more. If you can say hi to the reader of WrestlingItalia.it with our catchphrases.
Okay.
Our catchphrase, you know that, so inerente al wrestling for everyone.
Okay. I'm number one, Damian Dunne, interele al wrestling. Dai!
Dai! Dovete sapere che ieri a Roma Damian ha letto su un cartellone una scritta spray can con la bomboletta dello spray, c'era scritto dai, quindi mi ha subito chiesto cosa significa, se gli ho spiegato che più o meno è simile a un come on inglese, e lui adesso ha sto tormentone in testa. Lo ringraziamo ancora per il tempo che ci ha concesso, gli auguriamo il meglio per ogni avventura futura che terrà. Speriamo che lasci la sua impronta anche sulla WIT Cup. Noi saremmo onorati di avere un campione come lui come vincitore. Ringraziamo anche Daniele che ci ha fatto da cameraman, e come premio abbiamo fatto tenere a Damian la maglietta. Ricordate, show your t-shirts. So Old, Fat and Wonder, e qua invece abbiamo inerente al wrestling. Io vi saluto con un bel che viva WIT. Thank you again, Damian. Amici di WrestlingItalia, Pizzoli, l'Aquila, Mac.